What do we got?
Female Caucasian, late 20s, looks to be possibly deceased.
Looks like a real nice girl.
Apparently somebody didn't think so. Cut! Cut! Does that last line sound too mean?
Let's maybe just do a take where we lose the kick, kick the corpse. I don't feel like a cop would do that, right?
On the next take, I think we should show the horror of murder by getting a close-up on the eyes.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go tight in on the victim's eyes.
No, not the victim's eyes. Close up on my eyes.
Yeah, sure. If you want that, we can do that. Guys.
Oh, c'est lui-là.
Hello. That's how they do it in France, right? This is cop show. Come on in. We have this guy's a real cop, retired cop, on the set. He advises us, keeps it technical, keeps it real. How you doing, Tommy? All right. And, hey, enjoy the bagel, buddy boy. Leave some for us. You know, we joke around on the set with each other, keeping it light, you know? Hey, birthday boy, yeah. Birthday today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good to see you.
Happy
Yes, it is today.
Thank you.
Doesn't matter. What we do is we don't just do shows, we confront issues. Sexism, there's still unconscious, male, paternalistic kind of dominance in society. People don't choose to look at it. We're not afraid on this show to deal with the issues, quote unquote. You know.
Have you been on a lot of other police type shows?
No, actually, I haven't been on any. I've never been brought in, as we call it, to read for any, even Law and Order, which is, everybody and their brother has been on that show. I've never been on.
That's strange. So what did you work on before this show?
Well, I just graduated from NYU, and it is one of the premier, if not the premier, undergraduate film programs in the country. So, you know, in terms of professional work, this is kind of the first step, but I, did a number of shorts that played a bunch of festivals, won a Platinum Emmy for screenwriting from Houston World Fest, so that's a pretty prestigious award. They don't just hand those out.
Is this what you mean about New York City being a character? Exactly.
This is New York. You understand? A parking lot. A guy standing there, with a piece of board, he's shoveling with a 2x4. That's New York. And look at this doorway. This doorway this is why you came here. This is my show. This is my New York.
It's beautiful.
Hey, these munchkins are stale. They want to know what to do in this situation. I say, you want to know what I do? Or do you want to know what some other cops do? Because these are two different things.
Stay away from the sternum, and you don't want to hit him up in the trachea, because you can crash that, he won't be able to breathe, just like right up in here.
Oh, what if I smash him with a gun in the trachea?
I mean, you could do that, but you just, maybe if you do it in the meaty part, maybe over here.
Great.
Right up here in the
that feels tender.
Yeah, you can hit it there.
I like that.
Do you ever find that product placement gets in the way of your artistic vision?
I don't. I incorporate the conflict itself. Art versus commerce. Enrique Cuevas?
Yes.
Ah! Look at this place. It's a pigsty, you scumbag. This dishwashing detergent's so great, it even works on these filthy dishes. And after I'm done cleaning them, you're going away for a long time.
I could give you info on somebody.
Bullshit!
I want El Diablo.
He'll kill me.
We'll protect you. As long as you promise us that you'll get clean.
I will get clean, I promise.
Why should we believe you?
Look, man, you gave those dishes a chance to get clean. Look at them now.
And cut, we got it.
Jesus Christ.
Jerry Seinfeld has his name on this?
Yes, Jerry has been amazing. This is actually the little comic scene. You can actually make yourself useful here. We're gonna have the girl and the guy. It's like she enters in a big way.
We would never do that on Seinfeld like that because it's not gonna.
Yeah, but this is not sitcom-y. It's not comedy. This is humor. Any word?
The secretion from the North Atlantic carpet beetle was used to break encryption codes in Tanzania.
Cut. I don't know what that means. It's technical.
I mean, it made sense. It played on camera, so.
And if I don't know what it means, I wonder, is the public gonna know what it means?
No, you guys, this is authentic dialogue. I mean, this is the way people really talk on these shows.
And if I don't know what it means, I don't know how to react to it.
Okay, it means, what does it mean? It's basically like, it's like how they get a signal. You know what I mean? It's like streaming content. Remember you did that stand-up special? We streamed it?
Yeah, and I never got paid for that. What am I doing in this scene?
It's about listening, sweetheart. Be aware of your environment. Notice your surroundings. Actively notice them.
But how do I feel that?
You show it in your walk.
Okay, are we good, Colin? Are you there emotionally?
Yes.
Okay, let's reset everybody.
Any word?
Cut. Can you just be a little faster with the walk?
Maybe she could say her line faster.
No, it's the walk. It's definitely the walk. Okay, everyone ready? Even faster than that. I see what you're doing and I like it, but it has to be faster than that. Right, faster than that, twice as fast as what you're doing right now. Yeah, no, that's still, you did one fast step in the middle there, but then the first and the third step were slow.
That's the best I've ever seen him walk. What do you want?
The walk is good, it's just slow.
I found the girl's phone. She has a number of Thomas Wilkinson.
Sorry.
Cut, what's wrong?
Thomas Wilkinson. Isn't that like a famous actor's name or something?
Not important.
You know, it's Tom Wilkinson.
Right.
That guy, he was in Michael Clayton and all that kind of stuff.
Right,
But
Exotic
that's not
Marigold.
really, you don't have a crossover between that audience and this audience. So
Totally different demo.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay, let's just stay in it.
He was in Batman Begins. He was the mob guy in
Right,
Batman
yeah,
Begins.
I didn't see that. I think that was
You
kind
didn't see that?
And action.
He was also Benjamin Franklin in John Adams, the miniseries.
Let me ask you something. Are you a prostitute or just a slut?
We're all prostitutes, Detective, even you. You're a prostitute for the city.
At least I don't get paid for it.
Yeah, you do. You get paid by the city.
Cut!
Okay, a cut. I'm calling cut here.
Tommy, what would you do in a situation like this? Would you hit her?
Well, of course I wouldn't hit her. I mean, no, I just wouldn't.
Thanks. All right, I'm ready.
If I could
You
just
good?
give a general note to the whole crew, I just want to remind everyone that the director calls cut. So
Yes, guys. There's a system in place for a reason.
So, your name is on this.
Yeah. When my name is attached to something, a TV thing, people expect that they're gonna see a quality show. I look around, I don't compare what I'm doing, what I did, to what people do now. I walk in and the second AD says, hey, my cousin grew up in the town next to where you lived when you were a kid. What a coincidence. How's George? I gotta hear that all day on the street. How's the guy you used to work with 15 years ago? Where is he? You don't know, right? Excuse me, I gotta go out on the street now, have some more yentas grab my jacket and tell me how Uncle Leo is based on their uncle, and then I stole the character from them.
Who murdered that other girl?
You don't understand. If I tell you, he'll kill me.
Well, Senator, seems like I've got you in a rather uncompromising position.
You mean compromising? But one question. How did you catch me? Not that I care.
Oh, really? You don't care about the one minor misstep that cost you everything?
Okay, I care. What was it?
One speck of blood. Your detergent didn't get rid of it. If you had tried our leading brand, you never would have gotten caught.
And cut, we got it.
You know, people always say, well, what about all your friends? How is that to have so many friends that are rich? So many friends that are successful? And it's true, a lot of my good friends have commercial material success in this business. They've done well. They've done very well. But they'll never have this. They'll never experience this. A sense of place, a sense of knowing you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing as you're doing it. They, to their credit, they churn out garbage and they make a lot of money doing so. All the people surrounding them, they don't know. Are they there for the money? Are they there for the success? I know these people are not here for the money. Everybody that's here is here because they love me. Today's episode is It's about a female hipster drug gang, kind of like the show Girls, only if they were drug dealing. And we're not doing it to exploit the popularity of the show Girls. This is, like I said, these are real cases that I've gotten information are occurring. What do we got?
Dolores Kensington. She's the leader of a hipster drug ring.
Let me get my hands on her. I will beat a confession out of her.
Whoa, where's the sisterhood, sister? Wait, didn't I see you at a hipster type concert? Yeah, at the Barclays Center, a Maroon 5 concert.
You are not my sister. You are a disgrace to all women. Do you know that 43% of all women in a survey taken have said that they have gotten their drugs from other women?
Leave her alone. She just works for the guy. Amy's on fire right now. Amy's all over the place.
Amy seems very busy these days. How did you get her to come in to do the episode?
I pepper the sister with texts until basically they throw up their hands and go, let's do it. Dolores Kensington, can I get you a drink?
Yes, I would like an artisanal cookie and a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Can I tell you something? I find you very attractive and handsome. You're the type of guy who could get a girl like me to quit dealing drugs. Why would I ever say that? That's not how people talk.
She feels it. Put yourself in her position. Her whole life surrounded by these nerdy hipsters, and then she comes face to face with this. Amy knows this is quality, and one thing about Amy's about career. And she knows that being on a show like this is good for her career. Because people see her as the funny girl. She comes on a show like this, and then she's like, oh, I get to really act. This is good. I feel like there's a good tension. I want us to be recurring. This could be like I want to have you come back.
No, don't do that. I'm booked. I have this year's, things are...
I'll write it. It'll be quick. I'll write it in. In the dialogue.
You don't
no
need
worries.
to do that. Don't do that.
So, I understand, first of all, that it's not you. You're just a middleman. But over the course of the years, you could probably lead us to Mr. Big.
No.
I mean, it's not your operation, I get it. You're not the real big shot. You just work for him.
No, I am the big shot, but as you know, I'm going to Japan and I will have to remain there for the rest of my life. So there's no logical reason that I would be back here.
Although in Japan, you could probably Skype whatever good kind of drugs are going on over there.
Because of my drug dealing, I will have to leave my identity behind and will never be back in America or on this show.
Yeah, with a fake name, but I'm saying you Skype and just use your face, but not your name. You have a different name.
I'm never coming back here. You know that I...
Cut!
Okay, cut. Good. There's some good stuff in there. There's some stuff we can use. Amy, do you mind if I just give you a note?
Oh, wow. Yes, I do.
I could use a little more movement, physicality. Film's a visual medium, so...
Mm-hmm. That's really helpful. Thank you.
You know who I was actually talking to the other day, and you came up?
A mental health professional?
No, it was a friend of mine, whose name is Max Skolnick, who you met at a meet and greet at the Izod Center.
Would you believe it? I don't remember him.
This is what I'm talking about. I told Colin you were worth every penny if we brought you in here. But he and I we were talking because we have kind of, I think, an ideal Amy Schumer vehicle in mind.
Would you mind walking out of the room and not talking to me the rest of the day?
You gotta get into the, I understand. Some of these guys don't really have the acting background, you know what I'm saying? And you do both worlds. You're like Ghost Rider and you're acting and comedy and everything. I really appreciate that.
Listen, Amy's gonna need to leave soon, so we're gonna...
Oh, I know. Amy's always in a rush. I guess her sister acts in kind of the Dina Lohan role in her life. Tonight I'll black out and you watch over me, and tomorrow night I'll do the same for you. All right, let's talk about cross-promotion. Do you want us to promote you on this show and then you'll promote us on your show?
Oh, no, we don't have anything that we want you to promote.
You're making a mistake. This is a lot of comedy fans gonna be watching this.
Yeah, no, we're okay, thanks.
Yeah, no, I can talk. Do you mind? I really need the room.
I would love to actually just kind of talk shop a little bit before we get back in there. So.
Let me give you a call right back.
You gotta, because I mean, we're all kind of on the clock right now, you know. So
what do you need?
I would just love to sort of talk about motivation and figure out how to, you know, make this frame pop a little more, you know, on your end, if that.
Make sure Amy doesn't change. Trust me, I've been there. I am there. As far as fame, but a lot of people do change. Hey.
Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, look who it is, my favorite two and female empowered police detectives.
Nice to meet you ladies. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing it to one
fun.
shot, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, maybe I'll come back.
No, you're too busy. Would you come back?
Yeah, you're right.
Do a scene.
Okay, bye.
I told you to be cute.
Nieces?
Yeah, man, nieces, but they're also actresses. I told you to be cuter. Just kidding. Go ahead. I'll see you at some family get-together that I'm too big to go to. Kidding. This is perfect. I stumble out of the bar, tortured by the case, the train, the unconscious, right here. Train goes by, the train's the mother. The father is not even, he's absentee somewhere, you can't even see him, but he's the looming Citibank building. I come over here, then I see something. I crumple my cigarette.
I think we go handheld on this.
Like a clue.
So you move down. Do you think we tilt, or do you think we land it
crouch.
here? Okay.
I crouch. That's because he cares, and here I am, the dirt, right?
Okay, and then we get something
so
here with the
this is
graffiti.
a scene from the show?
No, we don't have a permit to shoot outside. We're doing it all in the studio.
It's just what we'd like to do if we could.
This is like season 2.
I grew up in the tiny village. There were 25 people. I never saw a white man till I was 19. I rose through the Congolese military. And now I control 3/4 of the mines in Kinshasa. Yet you still look at me like I'm a savage.
It's so awesome having you here, man. It's great.
Wow,
it's like
good.
finally, you know.
It's fun.
You know, I don't know how you are fixed for gigs and stuff, but blonde people are huge right now.
What's that?
Blonde people are huge right now in Armenia, of all places. It's so funny. It's like it's like a fetish, you know. They're just like there's no blonde Armenians. They're all dark, sort of
that's
swarthy, you know what I mean?
That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you go over there, you don't have to do your act. You could do it, but you don't have to. You just stand up on stage and, you know, people come by, sign autographs, take pictures. Like, I mean, not like a freak, but just, you know, you get a lot of attention.
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
Funny. You sure do love my minerals, don't you? You need them for your phones, as long as your country is littered with nerds. I shall always have power.
What if we kill all the nerds?
You wouldn't do that.
Of course not. But your days are numbered. The Dodd-Frank Act has a provision requiring manufacturers to audit their supply chains and report conflict usage of cassetterite, wolframite, coltan, and gold ore.
No wonder you wouldn't kill the nerds. You seem like the queen of the nerds. Look at the time.
Hey, Jim, I'm sorry. We just need to, we're gonna get sponsorship for the phone later.
Okay.
Get the brands in here. We just need to do a
Oh.
series of the different brand
All
names.
right.
That's because we have a sponsorship thing, but we haven't found the sponsor yet, so.
All right.
They just hold the phone up and then we get the insignia.
Well, look at the Samsung Galaxy time.
Great, moving on.
Well, look at the iPhone time.
Perfect, we got that print.
Well, look at the Motorola Droid phone.
Perfect. Jim, can I get one where you take a beat, you move your lips in kind of a non-distinct way, just in case a new company comes out between now and then? Do you know what I'm saying?
He used to make fun of me for appearing in commercials, saying that I was like a sellout. And then here I am doing this thing, and he's having me say all these names. But he said that they're doing it in kind of an ironic way.
Well, look at the time on my phone.
It's a little fishy the way it is right now because it's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Fishy? I don't even know what that means.
Say peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots.
Jim was good enough to hold up the, the product, whatever that product will be, and do the placement for us, you know?
You know, it's funny. In your country, you give diamonds to young ladies, and you surprise them. In Congo, we surprise warring factions with diamonds. What a country.
You want me to say what a country?
Why not?
I mean, that's kind of a Yakov-Smirnov thing, right?
No, it's not exactly. He's talking about Russia. This is the Congo. It's half a world apart.
Yeah, I know, but it's the same structure. It's kind of like...
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you can own joke structure. I've been doing punchline with setup. I better be careful. I don't want to get anyone suing me.
Why don't we say you know you're a Congolese when...
Oh, come on.
You know, I'm trying to do a favor for this guy, and, you know...
Unfortunately, as I always say, there's art, there's commerce, and they are ugly bedfellows.
First, we just need a series of Lexus. Just the word Lexus.
Lexus.
I mean, do it in character. You know?
Lexus. Lexus. Lexus.
Try one where you're like impressed.
Lexus.
We need one without the stop and start. Do you know what I'm saying? Just one where it flows smoothly.
Lexus, December to Remember sales event.
That was great. Let me just get one more exactly like that. Okay, Jim, so this one is Breederman Lexus in Hartford, Connecticut. They're doing a cop show tie-in, or they're calling it an arresting sales event. So, Breederman Lexus in Hartford, Connecticut.
Breederman Lexus in Hartford, Connecticut.
And no, let's just have the option. Let's try one where it's like almost a threat.
Breederman Lexus in Hartford, Connecticut.
You know, it's a whole like world that Colin, you know, hasn't really played in yet, but we're very, very excited for him to be in that world. I mean, you know, he's huge online. He's obviously great in the clubs. You know, you see him live. That's where you really get the Colin Quinn experience. But online, it's this whole other thing because there's sort of a layer of mystery because he's not quite right in front of you. Something like this is going to be huge for him. And this is going to take him to the next level.
Maxillary malocclusion of the teeth, stomach contents, meat probably, blood sausage, and Brussels sprouts.
Oh! Come on, folks, we're rolling here.
I know, but it's so disgusting. Nobody wants to hear the contents of somebody's stomach. People are eating dinner when they're watching TV.
Oh, that's our biggest concern, is people eating dinner while watching. You know what? You're right. Crew notice, that should inform everyone's decision on the work of art that we're making.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't mean while they're watching TV, literally. Nobody even watches, there's no appointment TV. People watch it on every device but the TV.
So why are we even doing this? Why are we even filming this?
Let's make it something pleasant. Like, what about s'mores? Make it s'mores, everyone likes those.
Fine, you know what, fine. Let's do a s'mores take. And action.
Stomach contents were delicious s'mores. Asphyxiation, which led to the release of a sphincter.
Oh, now that's it. Take a break, funny guy.
But I didn't even write this.
Come on, Nick, come on in. It's okay, we'll get you back later.
An action.
The carbon-14 levels in her eye lines gave me her age precisely 18 to 22, I'd say, and retinal scan, subluxation, second and third vertebrae.
Trauma to the cranial posterior, armor-plated bullet, tungsten tip, lodged between the third and fourth vertebrae. We isolated the accelerant.
Cuts. This is jargon now. This is the least compelling television I've ever seen in my life. Is this how real cops talk? I mean, your experience, real forensic guys talk like this?
Forensic guys?
Yeah.
We didn't have that. We find out where the victim drank, go to his favorite bar, smack people around till somebody comes up with a name. This is no job for the Poindexters or the eggheads.
Yes, yeah, this is what I've been arguing the whole time.
I can write you a scene in 10 minutes, the way real cops talk.
Would you do that?
Absolutely.
Are you WGA?
What'd you hear on the radio?
Same nonsense. Matt Harvey's coming back. Terry Collins, be patient. We're gonna step it up this year.
He had the Tommy John surgery, right?
Yeah, I mean, he had the Tommy John surgery. The other guy, they bring in Kadaya. He's always hurt.
Now they're gonna bring in the fences.
Well, yeah. They can jack up the ticket prices.
I gotta pay $60 so Matt Harvey can pick up the tab for models at the Standard Hotel. He's supposed to be rehabbing Port St. Lucie. He's at the Soho House in Manhattan.
Cut. Can I ask you why they're talking about Matt Harvey's personal life?
Duh, guy's a playboy. I get it. They probably get nervous because Matt Harvey goes to the same nightclub as Colin. Probably turn him on to coke one night. I'm hip. Just go along to get along. That's my motto.
Right, yeah, no, I understand what they're saying about his life. I just don't understand why it's relevant at a murder scene.
All right, so you cut to the real part, which is the investigation. after the new 5 pages.
There's 5 pages of it? There's
Yes.
5 pages of them talking about. Okay, guys, I just found out that the next 5 pages are about Matt Harvey's personal life and ticket prices. So we're gonna skip ahead to 17 when they actually discuss the murder in the room. So everyone just take a look. Anastasia, you don't have to look at the script, okay? You just put that down. Spoiler alert, you're still dead 5 pages from now. You just keep doing the same thing. It's incredible. And action.
So you discovered the body?
Yeah, I'm working late. Wasn't worth going home. Better than that piece of shit Frank Langan, who when I told him when I was moving to Whitestone, he was gonna try to get me into the 111th or the 43rd or at least the 45th. I know they're both in the Bronx, but it's still closer.
Cut. Okay, so the second half of the scene is now them talking to a character who's not in the scene. It's just them ragging on Frank Langan.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Who the fuck is Frank Langan?
He's a scumbag, that's who he is.
Okay. Okay, so you're just putting your own personal gripes into this. Is that what you're...
Look, you asked me to keep it real, I'm keeping it real.
A little too real, my friend.
No, you don't know who you're fucking with.
I got on the purple list. Have you heard of it before? It's the list of the best unproduced screenplays written at NYU.
Did you audition for this role?
Absolutely. It was a very tough process. First of all, there was an open call. There was a huge amount of people. Second time, we just lined up and Colin walked by and selected who he liked. And then there was the most important part called charisma meeting. So we met with Colin and then here I am.
And what happened in the meeting with Colin?
He asked me about my past, my life, my aspirations, about my past, where I worked, what did I do, about my present, do I have a boyfriend, what are my plans for the future, and how bad I want to be a star.
In the background, right? Yeah. Extras? Yeah. No. There's no extras on a show like this. You gotta always be in character. I was in Crocodile Dundee too. I had one line. I rewrote the whole script with me as the co-star. They didn't use it, but it's a true story. It happened. You know, guys gotta have background. I don't feel any life here. Like this. You know.
Yeah? Okay.
Good, right? No, I'm doing the nod, like, you know, we're having a moment. I'm coming in from somewhere, you know what I mean? Maybe something just happened with me too, you know? All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Sure.
Detective.
Yes.
You worked the 72nd Precinct.
Yes, I did.
Well, I work there now, and I actually have your desk.
Good for you. I didn't want to do that anymore.
Well, it's a lot of pressure working there because all people do is talk about how great you were. Feels like I'm following your shadow.
Well, I was just doing my job, fella. And I left of my own accord. I wasn't forced out over the summer.
Okay, cut, everybody.
Did you hear it too?
It feels a little weird right now, right?
Yeah,
I think the job
it feels heavy-handed.
Right now, it's just a little on the nose.
Yeah.
What, the guy's a great cop and then he gets replaced?
Right, he gets replaced, but that's the
He's irreplaceable, but he's replaced.
Right, but the whole SNL angle with the Weekend Update thing and him now having the job that you used to have, the thing that you're most
Oh my
known
God, I didn't even see that.
You didn't know that? That's not the joke? I thought it was, I didn't know if it was comedy or
That's the
sad.
whole I can't see how you could have written this.
Well,
And
the
not
problem
seen
was I wrote it, but I probably I was in the middle of writing, and I have the interns come over and do the work for me. You
No,
know?
I
and,
don't know that. No, you have the interns do the work for you?
Yeah, like
What
whoever's
work?
the newest, youngest interns, I pluck them out and have them come over to my house.
Specifically the youngest.
Yeah, bring them over Sunday afternoon, little picnic set up, and have them do some work. But I must have improv. And you know, these kids are like, oh, everything you say goes in the script. That's not the way it works.
Yeah, but the typing is not the problem, it's the words.
I just want to clear, what kind of work are you doing with them on Sunday afternoons?
Just, you know, breathing, you know, from the stomach, actually, is how I try to teach them.
But you're training them? You're giving
I'm not training them, but I stretch them out and just, do a little breathing and stuff.
Michael, I think you could step down for 5 minutes.
I
just
think
want
I
to
should be rapping, man, because I don't even think legally I should be hearing
Plausible
most of the
deniability,
stuff.
definitely. I want to protect you on this because you got
All
a
right,
career.
yeah, man.
Let's just go over
I bought shoes for a couple of the,
That's fine.
more exotic ones.
Okay, Colin, okay. So you're saying you didn't write this? You're saying...
Oh, good job, good job.
Oh, thank you, man.
You know, his acting was good. After SNL, man, you could use this to stop yapping so much, to show people you don't have to yap that much on the news. You don't want to be a reporter all your life, do you?
No, I'm not a real reporter. It's a comedy show, man. It's a sketch.
I already said you did a great job, man.
Thank
Don't
you.
look so sad, you know what I mean?
I'm not sad.
Look, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm going to give you some acting lessons.
You don't have to do that, man. It's fine. Just good. I appreciate
All right,
the compliment.
here it is. You ready? I come in. Tell me I'm under arrest.
You're under arrest. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you, man?
That was good. You see how you did that? Automatically. I shot, you pushed. That was good.
No, that was bad, man.
You know what I think? You're nothing but a nerd.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're a nerd.
Hey, are we ready to shoot again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it now, please.
Sorry about that. Scene 3, take 1. Mark. And action.
Picasso McPherson grew up in the projects, scholarship to Harvard, black belt in several martial arts, speaks 7 languages, and you graduated at the top of your class.
Very good, detective. I see you've done your homework.
Yes, but then you decided to join Interpol. Why not the NYPD?
I never liked you white cops. You're always stopping and frisking me for no reason. Why? Because I'm black? It's bull. I vowed when I left for Interpol to never come back to this city again.
But you came back.
To work for you.
You're right, Picasso. There's a lot of racial tension out there. Personally, I've never cared if you were green, purple, or calico. I know a couple of dumb cops probably can't solve all the issues in the world. You know what? Maybe this time I'll let it stay black. I'm gonna let this cool off a little bit.
Then you should probably put the cream in the coffee.
No, but this is a metaphor.
Yeah, I know it's a metaphor. I'm saying the metaphor makes more sense if you put the cream in the coffee because the cream is cold and the coffee's hot. So it would cool it off.
But that's too literal, it's a metaphor.
No, it's not literal because you're not literally solving racial... Colin.
I mean, it's literal for the coffee to cool off that way.
Yeah, it's literal.
But it's a metaphor.
But you want that part to be literal so that the metaphor tracks, okay? Right now it doesn't track.
And cut! Ladies and gentlemen, that is a picture wrap on Michael Che.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Somebody give this man a walk to the train station.
I mean, you don't even have to do that. Well, all right.
Great job, Michael.
Michael was bewildered. Michael is used to working at SNL, which is great, but it's here. SNL, there's no subtext. What I'm doing has subtext. There's like many layers to it.
You hear that science column was spitting back there?
If you were to call it science, I guess. It was strange.
Strange? See, you just didn't get it. The metaphors, how he would, the cream means white, the coffee black.
Yeah, I got it, man. It was pretty on the nose. I got it.
You know what your problem is? You grew up soft.
I grew up in the projects, Keith.
Why don't you go back to your damn newsroom? How about that?
It's not a newsroom. It's a comedy show. Saturday Night Live. It's been on since the 70s. You haven't seen it? Comes on free TV.